MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on The Show is next. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
In now, Mike Yastrzemski. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Here's a pop-up now. Suarez calls for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Digging in now, Donovan Solano. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Bauer is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Now here it comes. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on Novato will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Johnny Cueto gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Johnny Cueto's an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
Stepping into the box, Joey Votto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Count even at 2-2. Here's the pitch.
3-2. From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Longoria's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's only 1 for 10. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Man at first for him following the one-out single. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Roy, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Cueto pauses. Here's the first pitch. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Reds turned away first time through. We'll go on to the second in Cincinnati. Still scoreless on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Buster Posey. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
That is it. The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. And now a pitch on the way. Right there for strike one. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Belt on his way to second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A two-run home run for Evan Longoria as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Crawford, a California-born ball player. He was a fourth-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. At the plate now, Mauricio Dubon. Popped him up. Therefore, it is Votto. 2 away now. So striding in, Johnny Cueto.
Number 47, Johnny Cueto.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
The 0-1 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, a lot of the top pitchers, if you're going to get to them, you want to get to them early. This is a big lead, 3-0 early against a very good pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, they have to feel good about this one, Dan. Going to have to find a way to slowly tack on runs, but if you would have told this offense they'd have 3 early, they would have took it.
Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Yastrzemski playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 14th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 3-0 San Francisco. Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Wow, this is an unbelievable at bat. I mean, talk about a battle. This is it. Love it.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
You take the mound every half inning as a pitcher, hoping to get out of the inning in 9 or fewer pitches. This guy at the plate's fouled 9 balls off. This at bat is epic.
The next 1-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Yastrzemski, still ranging back. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. And the Reds hit the scoreboard. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Jose Garcia.
Now at the plate, Jose Garcia. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
To the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. That evens it up 1-1. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Riding in once again, Donovan Solano. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. Sent out to straightaway center field. Winker has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The batter, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's Buster Posey now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the upper deck and gone. A solo home run for Buster Posey as the Giants have opened it up now to 4-1.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. But bye-bye, baby. The Giants get 1 on the home run by Buster Posey. We played 2.5. It's now 4-1 San Francisco. Bottom of the 3rd now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
The pitcher, Trevor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
is put in play to the right side of the infield.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Yastrzemski. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
He gave it all he had out there in right field, but he just couldn't quite catch up to it. I liked the effort with the leap, but once it got down, he was off to the races and into third.
Nick Castellanos now. First delivery to him on the way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Jesse Winker will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 the count.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail it 4-1. New inning set to get underway, and standing in here, the veteran third baseman Evan Longoria.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The bat, number 35, shortstop Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve. Strike 1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Mauricio Dubon. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3 as they hold on. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez.
Third baseman.
And that's dead center for strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. to 1-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And that misses 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Grounded to third. Up with it is Longoria. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now back, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Grounded up the first baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yastrzemski is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box, Brian Goodwin. He flew out in his last at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. At the plate, Johnny Cueto. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mike Yastrzemski. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
The 0-2 once more. Again, he sends it out of play. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Goodwin. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Donovan.
Stepping up to the plate, Donovan Solano. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. A high fastball is in there.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
At the plate, Alex Dickerson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
The batter, detective, Buster
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Number 20.
Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's going to make a change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. The throw to third. The tag, and he is out at third base. Cut down, trying to go first to third, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. And welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For the Reds, the shortstop, Jose Garcia.
So now to the plate, Jose Garcia. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Garcia, a Cuban-born ball player. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 1-0. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
In now, Tucker Barnhart. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He's got it, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Nick Senzel will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Reds are... Lucas Sims takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep, way up into the moon deck and out of here. A solo home run here for Brandon Belt, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Evan Longoria will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Digging in once again, Brandon Crawford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Stepping up now, Mauricio Dubon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Out in front of it, strike one. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left as it's now a 6-run ball game. At the plate now, Johnny Cueto. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Heading out towards shallow right. Castellanos will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto, and through 5 turns at bat they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Another 1-2 delivery. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
To the plate now, Nicholas Castellanos. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. Reined in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Now to the plate, Jesse Winker. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit hard to third. And that's through for a hit.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Here comes the first pitch. Eugenio Suarez is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Leave 1. They're down 7-1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Sal Romano comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. 7th inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Line drive, fair ball down the line, and this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Donovan Solano stands in as he looks at a called strike. Wilmer Flores will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Wilmer Flores.
Seven runs, 11 hits, and one error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Grounded to short, right to him. And there's one down now.
Now batting.
At the plate, Alex Dickerson singled home a run in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
The 0-1 pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And this one is gone. A home run. So a two-run shot to left center as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this?
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the short. Stop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as they just continue to pour it on here. Robert Stevenson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Stepping in now, Evan Longoria as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Winker is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 35, shortstop.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. No balls and a strike to count. Four runs here in this half inning. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Winker is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Giants lead it 11-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. This change for the Giants. Now playing right field, number 13.
Last half of the 7th here, and up next the former World Series hero Mike Moustakas.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Here's another 0-2. Hot shot to third. Taken in by Longoria. Throw on to first in time, one away.
The batter, the left fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Ready for another chance? Brian Goodwin, 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way to left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Garcia.
Standing in now, Jose Garcia, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Again, another foul ball. Again, a 1-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what?
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. Michael Lorenzen comes on to pitch now. Hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Luis Basabe is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Sends that one out of play for strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
So that brings up the outfielder, Austin Slater. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, second base.
One gone here in the Giants' half of the eighth. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. First pitch of the at-bat. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
So now to the plate, Alex Dickerson, as he rips it on the ground to second. One there. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Luis Basabe stays in the ballgame, batting number 8, and takes over in center field.
Number 61, Luis Basabe.
Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Joey Votto. Sliced hard down the left field line, and this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Nicholas Castellanos is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The center fielder, number 73.
First pitch coming, here it is. Jesse Winker stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
A man at third with one away. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Eugenio Suarez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aramis Garcia. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Popped him up. Garcia is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready to take his hacks again, number 33, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the right fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. Into the box now, Evan Longoria, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
The batter, number 35.
Settling in now, Brandon Crawford. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit hard on the ground to second. Moustakas has it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run. No error. At the plate, Mike Moustakas starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Into the box, Brian Goodwin, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
The next 1-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. On the backhand, he knocks it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
The batter, the shortstop, Jose Garcia.
In now, Jose Garcia. Swing and a shot to third. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Wow, 9 home runs. D-Roll, Dan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from? Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. In is Joey Votto now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Reds down to their final out now, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. And he takes ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in his zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Slater's under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders, from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy in the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
13-6, the final score in this ball game. The San Francisco Giants brought their big bats to the park in this one, hammering 7 home runs. Johnny Cueto earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The winning pitcher is Johnny Cueto. The loss goes to Trevor Bauer. Time of the ball game, 3 hours.